don't come
Why
to
would
my
only
life
for the
when I'm at and
listener?
say, listen,
Why
what
would
the
you
minister
argue
is
with
saying,
police?
I support what the minister is saying because of such and such. You come here with the
All right,
intention to
okay.
come argue, Virgin.
So it's not a democracy. So let
Oh,
me say
you
what
come
you
to
want to hear me say.
distract. That are them
Yeah,
say,
man, a
So let me
big
say.
waste
distract.
of
That
time.
them
This
do all
every
the
time him
time.
come on the live with
So
that
Distract,
thing
let me
come.
distract,
say.
distract.
So let
Every
me say what
single
you
time this
want.
man join the live,
All
and that
right.
him
May I
come
have
with him
my
never come
my
with an
2
energy
minutes?
where you
May I
can
have
say
my
learn
2 minutes?
something from him or just
May I have
value him opinion.
may I have my 2 minutes, sir? For do
Yo,
what you
you
want
fit
me to do
done
since
the
it's not a
grassy
democracy.
style, man. You're a man, man.
Since it's
See
not
two
a
minutes there, man.
democracy.
You can go.
Me a
Can
better
I? You
person
don't
than
have
you,
to
you know. I
amount,
have,
sir.
we in a panel. We are going to allow him, man. We are going to allow him.
Can
See
I
two
get my
minutes there.
2 minutes? Thank you very much,
You
sir.
come like a
Okay, so
trace
I
like a
support
girl
the minister
sometimes.
100% to saying all of you ignorant people who don't know what artillery sound like, have never been faced, not the only time when you hear gunshot up on TV. You don't need to get the experience of what it feels like and sound like for have
But look
M16
at
a fire
you.
over.
But look
Oh
at you.
God, sir, you know just
Hold
give me
on,
2 minutes to talk.
Daniel, ask him one
No,
question.
man,
Ask
let
him
him
ever get
finish, man.
caught.
Let
Him
him
don't
finish
even
the
know
chat.
people background.
No. Let him
It's
finish,
not
man.
a
Let him
question and
finish. No,
answering
no.
segment. I
Me
won't tell
deal
me
with
that.
him. Me deal with him. No pay him no mind. Coming on
Family, you
one and him
can't
go
say
down.
that.
Make me deal with him.
Mute the
Family,
please,
you
Daniel.
can't say that because you don't know all of us antecedent. So
Just make
don't
him
ever make
finish.
a
Make
Thank you
him
statement like
very
that.
finish.
much.
Talk,
You
As I
good?
was
boss. I have
saying,
something
so I
personal.
agree with the minister 100% that all of you people, media and civilian, who is telling our hardworking police and soldier that listen, do
Oh, you
not
don't know part, right?
tackle these
Okay, you know.
criminals
Yeah.
unless you don't have body camera. You don't need the experience. Maybe that would have shaped your thoughts. All these years, Jamaica have been going on and tackling crime. The lowest we have seen murder on that, what, 700 is 34 years ago. That means the minister and the police force is doing an awesome job. I want to call now, so 101. We need to stop to go for gunman. The two man them shoot the man them from Mandela Highway. Unless we have body camera, don't go for them. That is the Jamaica 101. But that would play into the PMP narrative because if crime was skyrocketing, you wouldn't dare start talking on attack. You would say, see, you know no crime plan. No, which we have heard all of these things before. But because the minister and the police force is doing such a good job, we don't have a problem with it. And to extreme. Man, me don't know how long ago you run it from Jamaica, but police not bad up nobody pan road anymore.
Hey, you
The
some man
last
of a
time I
program.
was
Hey,
in
yo,
Jamaica
Daniel,
was
Daniel,
last
I remember
September.
Daniel.
And when
Daniel,
police
Daniel,
stop,
We
Make
ain't
one
no,
for
we
one,
ain't no
Daniel.
chance,
One
man. We
for one,
can't deal
man.
with him in many way,
Mute
One
man.
him.
for one,
Time,
man.
time, time.
Time done now.
Yeah.
Mute DP. We can't deal with him in many way.
If you
Mute
go,
DP. We
man.
don't have to run him. Make him, I him
Hello,
have to go run. I him have to go run.
no, but yeah, maybe just make
I
one
him have to
comment.
go
Yeah,
run. No
yeah.
worry. No worry. I him have to
Once,
go run.
once,
DP, you have no idea about most of us experience
Thank you very
and,
much.
and where we have served. Yes?
thank you,
Say it
Daniel.
again
None at all.
Thank
You
louder.
you.
have no idea.
Thank you.
And what we
Thank
have
you,
done and
Daniel.
what we have been through. So how dare you? And most
Nobody
of the
comes
time
on
it's people
here.
like you that have not walked the shoes ready to tell you how it feels
Just
and what
listen
is to
to
expect.
mine who him single out as
Let
a
me tell
male.
you
There's
my
so many
take on
other
that
male on the
video.
platform and you choose to
I,
single out
as
the
a
only
citizen
female
of
up here.
Jamaica, can't come to an understanding why the minister is so passionate. Why he don't want the police to wear body camera. And his answer is that it will implicate the police as if they are carrying out criminal duty when they should out there carrying out their lawful duty.
that's a lie. Play that clip. That's a lie. Play
And we
that
should
clip.
not
You're lying,
support
sir.
it.
Play that clip when the minister said that. You don't need to stop telling line bridging.
He didn't say the minister said that. See, that's why you people don't learn because you don't listen very well.
Oh God.
We're gonna
Him
play.
just
We're
said the
gonna play
minister
the
said the
comment.
police now play because I incriminate them. So, what
That's
you is
not
the
what
brother?
he said.
Anyway,
We're gonna bring in Colin. Colin,
Daniel.
come on, Colin. DP, mute your mic, DP. And I your time yet. And I your time yet.
I don't know why I want to continue to argue with adolescent picking. You know, I mean, it is. I hear DP use the word about ignorant, and I guarantee you that him don't know the meaning of ignorant. Moreover, if they spell it. You know, it is always where people hear word in a them WhatsApp group and then come repeat it out in the public. And once you question them upon it, them don't have a clue for them to talk about. You see, as far as what the minister saying about people need to get certain experience, does he have the experience of the police? Does he know what the police go through? Does he have any form of combat training or operation training? Right? How it is that everywhere else in the world is wrong except for Jamaica? I don't understand. The minister is saying that camera is going to make police look like, no, camera is going to do the opposite. Camera is going to make it show that police is doing a good job. Camera is going to make it show that police is operating above board. If we don't need the body camera, then why do we need Jamaica Eye? Get rid of Jamaica Eye. Because there's no need. When there's any form of criminal operation in a neighborhood, police are run, come knock at your door, ask you, is your camera working? Can we take a look at it? You see? Why? Camera is not that important. So why do you need to have the storekeeper show you in camera? So when a police is going into an operation, the camera now going to prevent him. The camera is going to help him. The camera is going to collect evidence. How many cases do we see get thrown out because of either whether improper investigation or tampering with evidence and all those different technicality? How many guilty people we see get thrown out of court because of things that they have done? But if they had the body camera would gather all those things. A lot of police who went down and charged for unaliving people would have been proven innocent.
Thank you, Colin. Just hold on for a minute. Thank you very much. Everybody get 2 minutes. Thank you. DP, when the minister said, if we support cause that show the police acting criminally or carrying out criminal activity in our society, it undermines the integrity of the police. What he mean when he say that?
Daniel, I can get a quick interjection until him decide to answer. The fact that the minister trusts have more trust in the police than the civilian. What can we as citizens do to protect ourselves, because they're working in the best interest of themselves? What can we do to protect ourselves? Is it that we are going to have to invest in our own cameras to walk around with? And when they come to our place and unalive our family members, they tear down our cameras and walk away with them?
Just listen to this part, then I'm going to play INDECOM commissioner.
Cause that make the police. If we support cause that make the police look that they're acting criminally in high violence and in difficult areas, it undermines the authority of the police more critically. And I feel strong.
What are the causes he's talking about?
As for accountability and transparency.
Oh. So what DP Daniel, just said to me, I am reaching out to the wider society, and sometimes we have to chop it up so them can understand.
Daniel, give me a second to respond to what the minister said a while ago. What the minister said, if we support cars that make it look like the police.
Yeah, what are the cars that will make it look? What he's talking about?
When person come out and say police they kill innocent, they unalive innocent.
Remember, he's speaking on body cam. Body cam is a topic.
Without evidence. So what the minister said, if we support these kind of acts without evidence to make the police look bad, that's what the minister is saying.
Daniel, I never get to talk about on the last.
Who accused the police of killing innocent without proof being shown?
Jamaica for justice for one. Jamaican
for justice is working based on the data. No.
It is the responsibility.
Did you hear the minister speak about evidence? He said nothing about evidence. He's telling you right off the top.
Yeah, but what the minister said, Daniel, he said we support cars that make the police look like they are doing something.
For them to wear the body cam.
Calls for accountability and transparency are not
for us to support the body cam. It meaning that we are saying that the police is carrying out criminal activity. And that's what their intention. And that's what they've been doing over the years.
Daniel?
Wait, Grim. I'm coming to you, Grim. I see you've been tracing in the comment for a while.
We don't want to be in a position where we are speculating whether or not the police is doing their job. We have several encounters, and I can say that if everybody here wishes to speak the truth, we have had encounter at least once in Jamaica with a police who has not done their job in the right and proper way.
If I may just add one comment. It is not for the minister to make a statement like that. It is for the security force to provide the evidence to say that what the citizenry is saying is wrong. Provided
police is saying it's true.
Provided.
Mr. Blair, you lose touch, man.
Hold on. The absence of credible evidence from the security force will lead to speculation.
Mr. Blair, I don't see where it undermines the authority of the police for people to speak out and say they need them to wear the body cam.
Nowhere.
I'm saying, Daniel, if you come out and say the police expeditiously.
Oral, mute a little bit, Oral. We already get your point. Oral, we get what you're trying to say.
Hold on, everybody's talking at the same time. Hold on.
Have the floor, man. Could you allow me to finish? Wearing a body camera, Oral, enhances the credibility and the accountability of the Jamaica Constable Force. That is all I have said. I'm the Henry.
Yes.
So I was dealing with a customer a while ago, Daniel.
Strongly and say, because that's what he's talking about. It's the body cam.
Daniel, I was dealing with a customer. I asked a question, but you are not informed, sir. And I think you have mastered the art of propaganda. That speech, that clip you played a while ago, he was not talking about no body cam.
What was he talking about?
He was talking, remember the other day he came out and said JFJ is living off blood money. You remember that? And saying why they're making calls. And that is exactly what Oral is trying to point out.
So what's the discussion was about?
But the problem still exists. The problem still exists.
That has nothing to do with what Oral just said.
Hold on. Among the JFJs. DP. Let's get one thing straight. Because among the calls from the JFJ is for body cameras. And
but that speech, the clip that was
listen, let me just finish speaking. The JFJ calls for accountability and transparency. How are those calls affecting the operations of the police? How are those calls telling you? How do those calls tell you?
Truth becomes something that can be debated instead of something that can be proven.
How do those calls tell you that the JFJ and those who support the JFJ don't support the police?
Should be warned.
Okay, good question.
Body cameras provide truth. They should
Jamaica
be warned.
Justice go further.
So the question is no longer whether cameras are perfect, Minister.
But we have seen many cases where there are multiple cases before the court. How is the JFJ wrong when there are multiple cases before the court where the police is being charged for wrongdoing?
This is something that can be
Lord Jesus
debated
Christ.
instead of
Multiple police have been found guilty and there are many still before the court.
For any country.
So are we going to live in denial?
The contradiction directly.
Are we going to live in denial?
Prime Minister Andrew Holness says body cameras are necessary, that they will be funded, that they will be a part of the solution. Yet the security minister is publicly undermining the prime minister. He's undermining that position. That is not a small disagreement. That is a breakdown in alignment.
I can't repeat it again, because
the prime minister said he supported body camera, so we don't know where all these excuses from the minister coming from now.
The only cause that the minister is talking about is the body cam. Him slash JFA to the ground and bring them down so them a benefit off of blood money. We all know that.
Daniel, a second.
And him even fill it in.
Daniel, 1 second here. What is the difference between camera and the eyes?
So DP, you don't go on here so them can't fool.
Daniel, what is the difference between camera and the eyes?
We not make DP tell you.
So let me try again, because
Daniel,
you remember I asked a simple question.
Hello, you're not on the floor, sir. You're not on the floor.
All of you,
Dina is on the
all
floor.
of you rush me and say.
No. Dina is on the floor. You're not going to behave like
No, not turning a question
I said
answer.
Dina is on the floor, sir.
My problem is...
Behave like a man.
Daniel, before you come back,
the eyes, anyway, the eyes
let me just say one thing. Praise Dina.
Oral. Make Dina talk, no man.
Oral, you get a whole heap of time for talk a while
anyway,
ago.
the eyes,
I want to move on from
you.
Nobody pick up DP style, Oral, please.
The eyes and the camera has very similarities, but the difference is that the camera will have proof of what is seen. The eyes can't tell what I can only tell what I see, and what I can't twist any version of what I see. I can't twist the camera. So it should be evident. Compulsory that every police officer who goes out on operation wears a body camera. Because why? If you wipe away the controversy of your version plus my version plus another person's version, the camera is the full proof. We rerun the camera and say exactly what took place in the operation. So I know the police is at fault. If the police is lying, are the persons who come forward are lying? It's an easy solution to crime, you know. It's an easy solution to crime. We look at the beginning of this year. Actually, all the crimes were committed in Jamaica and the murders were done by the police force. Robbery.
Jesus Christ. Oh, not so wicked.
I'm a Jamaican.
All of the crimes that were committed since the start of the year.
In the beginning of the year. The beginning of the year.
Sir, you know, like Jamaica. I mean, what the police are listening to.
DP.
We're gonna bring some order. Dina, you have 10 seconds.
DP, we bury a big businessman.
Don't tell me where DP come out.
We bury a big businessman. This was analyzed by police in a robbery. We bury one last week, Saturday, robbery by police again.
Themselves for Dina.
Do you know, me think you're sensible now. You just say all of the crime and violence is done by police.
We don't have police for the arrest and charge murder one businessman.
The man said focus on the situation overall. Focus on in its entirety.
You hear that little don't focus on the man. So the man say all of the crime and violence is done by the police.
Pick and focus on what the man is saying in its entirety.
And that's nobody pick out like when woman pick out peas out of rice.
Oh, no, do that with the minister. Oh, no, do that with the minister. On play one little 3 seconds and then say this is what he's saying. You see, so confused?
You already came up with the idea. You already came up with the idea.
What are the causes
We don't know what the minister
It's not just the lies.
About. So that's where you started off wrong. We understand and we know exactly in its entirety what the minister said. And we know that the minister is against body-worn cameras. That's the issue that we're debating.
That's the issue.
This is what
we want to know why the minister is against body-worn cameras.
And the minister undermined the prime minister.
The minister say no police will be wearing any body cam and special operation. That done. That is
And
done
that
and
is the
sealed.
very special operations is the very issue that we're having a problem with. Special operations.
That's so like ignorance of
in America,
ignorance from you also.
Weird.
That's heights of ignorance from the minister and heights of ignorance from you.
With them lie, you never.
Daniel, we have something important to say.
Is there something to cover up on special
one question more ask in the DP. Does the minister support the police force wearing body camera?
Yes,
some parts.
Daniel,
tell me.
Respond to you.
A question and answer segment. That will not tell me. So we change now to question and answer segment.
Daniel, let me answer with DP. The same minister that said don't support body-worn cameras. Daniel, the same minister that said don't support body-worn cameras is the same minister that invests in drones and all these things that the police take with them.
Straight gone somewhere else. Not even necessary.
Why the drones?
That make no sense.
Why the drones didn't pick up?
You have no accountability with them things. That can bring no accountability. We are talking about putting measures that will bring accountability. Accountability.
Yeah, but the drones
Daniel, every operation the police does. Every operation the police does, they brought drones and other records.
No, top tail line. Just top tail line.
I saw you a night before last night they come and say, I want week them take a fine a man based on all the technology. Increasing the constabulary force. 1 week you say them take a fine.
Daniel, whenever you say something that I said, please say what I said and don't talk what you think me say.
Why the Jones did not pick up the police when they went to certain businessman who said, police. And when they open door, them ask the man how much money. And
they don't only have Jones.
You know say 1 week they take a fine.
Hold on. If the police never recorded, how you see that? If the police never record,
Drone use for control
let me tell you how
DP, I don't want you to follow me up in a DP. I don't love money in a bridge. If you come for reason about that turn spirit.
Say you gonna block me? You gonna block me?
No, I'm tell you something about that with that. I like that style of bridge. If you're a reason, we're a reason, Virgin. Nobody follow up. I like money in the bridge.
It's personal. No, when me follow up with, I like man neither. We have to follow up with.
Bridge. For you come with that energy for just you come for giving input style.
All of the criminality is done by police. Here, do you know me have the screen recorded? All of the crime is done by police.
But this is why you want to speak with so that for the criminal there.
So nobody the beginning of the year, all of the criminality is done by police.
You're a distraction, man. Just mute your mic. You don't make no sense. How nice you come for me.
Be nice him come for me and think say my dear input.
But let me answer Oral's question.
Oral I give her more yeah.
Oral asked a question, say if it wasn't for the drone, how would I know the police commit the crime? It wasn't the drone. We found out that the police create crime in then getaway, going back to Portmore, they were driving erratic, trying to get away and pull over by another set of police.
Before you go further, why you always misquote me?
I know what you just said to me.
I use the police bring drone for operations, and that you say.
And I asked a question, I name out several crime with the drone never pick up. I asked him how
but I like them to tell police that cannot drone for an operation.
Alright, we're going to move on now. We're going to move on now, people.
They don't use drone for operations.
We're going to move on. We're going to listen to the commissioner INDECOM.
And stop like me wait me everything. So if you see me situation by
every time I turn around, I say head down.
Then you see
my perspective.
Charge in the box, in the box, you charge.
Yeah, in the box, you charge.
Commissioner of INDECOM Terrence Williams says INDECOM is part of the framework to make the police force better by making it more accountable and disciplined.
Killing someone
in order to address crime issues in the country.
Killing someone or murdering someone will not bring down the murder rate.
I know people think so because it appeases you to hear, oh, the police shut a man. And the people say, yes, the police doing something. But that's what we've been doing for many years in Jamaica. Many years we've been doing that. It has not brought down the crime rate in Jamaica. The first thing that we need to do is to make that police force right. Make it disciplined, make it accountable.
He also gave recommendations that he believes will help the police force to become more effective in addressing crime.
One suggestion, I think we need to have more technology, we need to have more CCTV in public spaces. There needs to be a great expenditure in Jamaica on CCTV. That's the first thing that I think we need to do with the force. In crime fighting generally. The next thing is, I think the force is lumbering along because of unaccountability at the local level. And I think we need to have, instead of a National Police Service Commission, we need to have parish police authorities where citizens can hold their police superintendent for the area responsible for targets, men on the street, patrols, etc. And also support the police because they will now feel a part of policing in their area. So they will support.
To the Justice Minister's comment about INDECOM being excessive.
And anybody else who says so must say, what is it that INDECOM is doing or has done that is excessive and that prevents police from doing their proper work, not abusing people, their proper work. Now, what we do is that we investigate. What are they saying? Is that the police must abuse people and we do not investigate? Or we must not do a proper investigation? We must just absolve the police of the investigation? So I don't get the point. And so, as a Commissioner of Parliament, if there's something that we are doing that is excessive, then they must bring us to Parliament and say, here it is. Here's what you're doing. And we will answer. But I can't answer unspecified rumors.
He also addressed comments made about INDECOM investigating members of the police force.
There are times when you see the police high command having a seemingly genuine interest in reform. And I thought we were in that period now. And so there's a lot of improvement in that regard. I pause and say I thought we're in that period now because these kinds of comments made by the Police Federation should have been answered strongly by the Police High Command. The Police High Command should have been the one telling members that an investigation by INDECOM doesn't prevent you from doing your work. As a policeman, you must do your work and do it with scrutiny because your work is an important work. And nobody sends you on the road to abuse anyone. That should have been the response of the police commissioner and the Minister of Justice.
Peter Gay Charlton, Frontline.
I'll bring in Mr. Blair.
Go to dinner first, and then I'll come back later on.
Jamaica focus, we're going up the line.
We not be unfair. You want Grim get attack as him been a try talk. So probably make him go
no,
first.
Grim fell out the box, man.
No, man, Grim not about up. See him just mute him right there.
Oh. No, I go first if everybody know I'm going.
Wait. Grim, as I said, you feed the rate, 2 minutes for the clock.
Yeah, I agree with the man, saying that killing unaliving won't bring down the crime rate. But we have to remember that some of these gunmen, some of these bad men are not afraid to confront police. And I use the Eggman situation an example where he took on at least 50 police officers and a couple soldiers as well.
Why lock up in our house? He not take them on.
No, I'm just yes. I use that example where he took on them and he didn't afraid to take them on. I don't know how much gun he had.
Take on the police
but with one little piece of gun he have, yeah, he took them on. So I'm not shocked when the police come and say most of these bad man who them go for actually take them on. It's not a surprise after what I see with Eggman, where he took on how much police officer and he had no care about. Because I think these gunmen have a mentality that says that I know me alone I go down. If me I go down, somebody else have to go down. Some of them don't want to go to prison because they don't like prison life, you know. So this is the mentality they have. So I'm not really shocked when the police come and say gunmen open fire at them, confront them, and do you one bag of foolishness. It's just that we are not seeing it, you know. We're not seeing it because, as you said before, they don't really have on the body camera to prove what they are seeing, which warrant a lot of investigation here, there, and everywhere. So it kind of take longer for the full truth to
Don't you support the call for body cam?
Yeah, I support the call for body cam. I think our police officers should wear body camera because I think it brings more transparency and we can see a little bit better as to what is happening when the police go for these people. I heard somebody mention about America. I know my time is up. In America, everybody think Jamaican police is so bad. In America police is way worse than Jamaica. These people
but they're being held. The difference is they're being held accountable.
And if you don't show them, they drag you
whenever
out
they act out of line, they're being held accountable. That's the difference. My turn.
Thank you very much. We're gonna bring in Mr. Richard.
Now for me tell you, man, what you making.
No, we start from up at the top, man. We don't want to mix it up for you go in and in. Mr. Richards. Up at the top him there in a focus.
Yeah man, me get what you
say. Yeah man, me know. More have to ask him DP something, see?
Bonafire in the car, watch a DP record, so we want to give him something hot. Burn a fire.
Yeah man, more have to ask him if he ever get caught and sustain gunfire for 40 minutes. Oh, a DP if you tell we say we don't know, never experience it. Have you ever been caught and sustained gunfire for 40 minutes, DP? We ask you that question. 40 to 45 minutes, sustained gunfire. And me I go back to Ripper again. When last, away from Broman, when last in Jamaica, your gunman take on police in a sustained gunfire for you? Instant. One single instant. Right?
Inspector Lunis, Portmore.
It will help the police as well as wicked. So it will show, say, police, right? Police, no wicked as what we say. So bring the body camera. And when a security minister, when I reverse constituency in the island, I go say that, right? I go say, put the body camera. Wait a set to you as a Jamaican, right? There's no accountability in the police force. You know why? Because the same people are doing it, then the national accountability must spend the taxpayers money treat as dog of Jamaica, the same prison. So we're not supposed to expect better. And the people who can represent them and back them are the same thing. Enemy against Jamaica, enemy against the people of Jamaica, right? And trust me, before long, it will show up. We're not enemy against we. And we don't mix up with the kind of stable and say because we're enemy, we can't be Jamaican and enemy against no one Jamaicans. When it's wrong, it's wrong. Or if we call it up because it's wrong. When things for show it up, show it up. If it be revealed to the public, so I go on. You know, for mass, and you have a security minister which are convicted, we can't travel out of the country because he can't get a visa and can't get a security minister, he can't run mouth. And he can't tell why no have a visa. Nobody can tell why no have a visa. Why no have a visa? Eh? You have a security minister who can't go no security conference, no way in the world, no at all. He can't get afraid. If he go on a plane and take him a fight. Every security thing,
as the security minister, such post. Right. And the deputy prime minister too as well. Remember, he's the deputy prime minister also.
So, I want anyone to answer away. One can't trouble Thailand for going away. What the reason?
All right, thank you, Mr. Richards. Thank you, Mr. Richards. Dino, that we just have burn the fire go right. Don't want to give him recording.
See, in the United States, Donald Trump created a police force they call ICE. And the beauty about the difference in Jamaica and America, Congress realized the problem with ICE and Congress is not demanding. We're not funding such operation unless they start with a body camera and we take off their mask so we can identify. We need accountability of all the crimes these guys are committing. The difference is that in Jamaica, is that you guys hero worship one prime minister. And if you say kill, everybody say kill. For example, understand? I watched the parliament this week and I saw Malo who fought against that bill, yet she voted for the bill. We go against party line, we're not looking what is good for what is good for our nation, what is good for the country. It's just a problem.
Again, she did not vote, sir.
You are very good at misleading people.
She did. There were 4 votes, and she did vote yea and 1.
She did not vote. She was absent.
Nope. Don't spread lies. She voted yea and 1 and abstained from 3.
All right.
So that means she voted for the bill, idiots?
In fact, she should have been all 4 nay.
Did she vote
should have
for
been
the
all
bill?
4 abstinent. She should have abstained from all 4.
Voted yea for
she
1
should have abstained from all 4.
Anyway, Dino,
continue.
She should have abstained from all 4 because none of the issues that she raised in the debate, none of the issues were addressed.
Dino,
but no, give me a chance to talk. Everybody's jumping. Are you starting a deep? You jump up and challenge and everybody starts after that. I'm saying we have to start looking at a country and what is best for the country and start moving this political line and decide because the PMP leader said this, all of us say yes, go with this. Or the JLP leader said no. We have to learn to create judgment. We have to learn to look what is better for us, or what benefits us as a nation, or what are not.
Could I get in a point of order with what Dina said? He said something earlier.
No, Dina is still on the floor. Let him finish.
Understand? If we continue like this, crime will never. We can never solve crime totally because human beings are just human beings. We have to realize the police is taken from the same society that we all live in, same communities. So if a policeman who grew up seeing certain norms will take his norm to whatever society. But there's a police or a doctor or anything go in bringing norms into the whatever society he find himself in. Then a camera or a proper systems with accountability will be able to hold that individual, whatever you're thinking of, accountable for his action, his or her action. So in terms of the police force, one of the best remedy to solve the controversy between the public and the police force is the police and all operations via a body camera. That's the only thing you can draw back to a reference that took place on the site. Because I could stand here and I said, the man didn't draw the gun from the police. I like police that tell.
All right,
the man didn't have no gun. Well, the police account is that they came under a gunfire. With a camera in there, the camera will prove everything.
All right, Dino. Let me bring in. Hold on. All right, go, Grim. Say you want 5 seconds.
This guy started off with a misleading statement by saying, I don't know if he means to see that, saying that Trump created ICE. Right? Yeah, Trump did not create ICE. What the man did was to fix up ICE so they can do their job because a lot of illegal immigrants.
No, he didn't fix up ICE. He just used ICE in a different way than other people.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of illegal immigrants was taking over the country.
All right, we're not getting into that, Grim.
A yard with it. Sure. Go back a yard. DP.
So you played a 20.
Your time now,
Not a problem. You played a 20-year-old clip, and the time has proved Williams to be incorrect. Terrence Williams, that is former head of INDECOM. He stated that we cannot kill our way to a lower crime rate. Again, that has proven wrong. For the last 3 years, we have been seeing a decline in civilian being taken out by gunmen. And that came about because the police start doing their job, we have been seeing decline. Up to 2025, we celebrated the lowest, well, not the lowest, under 700, the first time in 34 years. It only makes sense. Common sense will tell you. If you have a man that is taking out innocent people and you remove him, that remove him from continue doing what he has been doing all of this time. Right? So again, we saw 300 and something gunman been taken out, and we saw under 700 in 34 years. First time. So Terrence Williams, you're wrong. However, Terrence Williams did say something that support what I was saying when Daniel asked a question to say Minister Chang supposed to come out and defend whatever. Blair said that too. Terrence said, no, I am not going to come and rebut false allegations. So anybody, there, not even JFK themselves, cannot show us no proof. INDECOM cannot show us no proof that majority of the police operation, they have been unaliving innocent men. No findings that they ever said that. So no need to stop telling lie. But me not even need the 2 minutes, because all I'm going to say is the minister is 100% correct. We will not endanger our law enforcement by putting on body camera on them. That is end of story. And Richard just say, you Richard just say, the police have to stay by themselves. Listen, every JCF officer right now who is a CPO to a PMP, stop that work, stop protect them. Since you're not wicked, have to stay by themselves.
All right, let me ask a question. How comes a camera engage at the police line?
With a disassociation yourself because no mean Jamaicans not good at
no, I love the explanation from DP. How camera put the police life in jeopardy?
All right, so with that question answer, which them say no. Sir, have you served in law enforcement and worn a body run camera?
I've never worn a body run.
Okay,
DP,
all right,
on my time.
Talk to a police who have used one.
On my time. Police have not been using
give me 1 second, DP, my grandfather superintendent of police.
For us to give us any experience. None.
Me have five uncles who are police. My grandfather was a superintendent of police. And
I have seen police in body cameras, so don't bother with that, but no police have on body cams.
No amount of time to give us any experience that any regular civilian can.
I have seen many downtown.
I said no amount of time. Anyway, my time. You can Mike. You see, the situation is what we need to understand. Say if the minister come out tomorrow and say all police should wear body cameras and all police wear body cameras, it's not as if the public will have access to all the feed that the body camera picks up.
No.
Of course, only ones who are in question might make it into the public sphere after the court proceedings and all of that. Those are made public, so the public will have access to those. So the public won't be able to see every video that of every operation that the police go on. Only the ones in question. And Dina asked a question: how does the put up a body camera impedes the life of a police officer or the safety of a police officer? And the next thing, what the minister said in his presentation: how does the sound of gunfire? What does the sound of gunfire have to do with body camera? Because again, we know.
Focus. A body camera is not a video going out on television station, you know. It's
exactly.
just a recording of the operation.
That's why I said only the ones in question might make it into the public.
Dina, you honestly want to answer?
My time. You get all of your time, DP.
Dina, answer a question, sir.
I'm gonna say my time.
It's supposed to be my time now.
I said my time.
My internet is dropping us, so
hold on. I'm going to let you, Blair, Colin, and Oral respond. But before hold on.
I want you to make a comment.
Hold on.
Bloody start to April for the police and INDECOM investigators. The INDECOM Commissioner, Hugh Faulkner, is worried.
As with any single fatal shooting incident, INDECOM views with concern the fatal shooting numbers involving the security forces over the past week. At Monday, April 6, 2026, 12 persons have been shot and killed.
I make sure I find the date and time and you know.
For the current month so far in incidents involving the law enforcement officers.
The Easter period has been particularly bloody. In the most recent incident on Easter Sunday, 2 brothers were among 3 men killed in Marchpenn, Spanish Town in a reported confrontation with the police. The bloody Easter period started on Good Friday with 3 men being killed in a confrontation with the police in Sheffield, Westmoreland. 3 stolen goats in the car with the alleged gunmen at the time were also killed in the hail of bullets. Those incidents sandwich another triple shooting in Browns Hall district in St. Catherine and the killing of a reputed gang leader along Lincoln Alley, Kingston 13, both on Saturday. The shootings continue. What's been a bloody start to 2026 involving the security forces.
Since January 1, 2026, a total of 88 civilians have met their demise in reported confrontation with the security forces.
Good job, JCF.
3 incidents of triple fatal.
But when them unalive criminals still, you know, I'm not sure right they say, you know. I innocent people may rebel first.
Daniel,
yeah, but the issue is here.
The issue cannot be undermined. And we
can't hear you, Daniel. I can't hear Daniel. Everybody talking. I can't hear what you're saying.
I suppose it's my time for that now. So everybody just mute on the mic.
Yes. It's you, Blair, and then we go Colin, then Oral.
Daniel, I know somebody get no chance to respond to what Terence Williams was saying.
Oral, you hold on to you, Blair. He was asking to respond to what Oral is saying. 5 seconds, Oral.
No, Daniel, I was trying to respond to what Terence Williams said that they get a chance to do so. Can't do
him say go ahead. Him say go ahead, Oral. Him say go ahead.
Yeah, Terence Williams said something where he said unaliving cannot cut the crime rate, the murder rate. But I want to tell us something. Some of these persons who do the unaliving, they are contract killers. They don't know you from nowhere. Somebody just give them some money and say take out that person for me.
Same thing in the police force.
Well, if those persons unalive, that will cut the unaliving rate.
That's what you assume. It's not sustainable, though.
The next thing that you do the contract killers in the police force?
Allow me to speak, man. Allow me to speak.
You break the same time. No.
Allow me to speak, brother. Allow me to speak, man.
Just make him finish off, you, Blair, and then you come in.
The next thing that Terence Williams said.
Colin fell out of the box, still. You know.
Right. The next thing that Terence Williams said. The minister is a creature of Parliament. And if you think you cannot speak to the minister, take the evidence of the wrongdoings of the minister to the Parliament. And that is a way how to do it. We don't just get up and just come with wild allegation and tell persons, oh, this man do this, and you don't have no evidence to show say the man do what you say, man. So if you have the evidence and the minister not listening, take it to the Parliament.
That's why we need the camera.
We don't. But may I say to you, yes,
all
we
right,
don't have the body on camera.
Oral.
Allow me to speak, man.
Wait, the man
Allow
10
me to right now, man. You talk too long and you
10 seconds left for your time, Oral.
All right. What I'm saying, yes, we don't have the body worn cameras, but at least we have the drones and other recording device that the police using. So what some of the things that we talk about, you know, the police recording you speak to, you know, what the police record, them are show you.
Why can't we see the recording from the drones?
What the difference between the body worn camera and the drone? The drones.
Why can't we see the recording from the drones?
That a fool in the show you're gonna say now.
If that be the case,
what's the difference between the body camera and the
camera? You know,
that's a rubbish.
I didn't see recording.
Bringing you.
Yeah, but no. But in order for recording Jones, you have to have a camera, and so we are the recordings from the Jones.
Yeah.
That's what you're seeing on TV, brother.
You see them on TV. You see on TV where do somebody
you see
when the police perform operation and you can tell what
you see on your TV. All these people, the police.
Mr. Blair.
Oral, did you see on your television where you see the
I'll deep.
We're going to bring in Mr. Blair. Mr. Blair.
The first thing, Oral, Terence Williams is not the head of INDECOM. The head of INDECOM is your father. So make we get that out of the way.
Daniel played Terence Williams. Daniel played Terence Williams.
Yeah, man, we play one of the past clip to show that the INDECOM been crying out. It's been going on for a while.
Mr. Blair, Mr. Blair, you lose touch with reality, you know.
So,
Mr. Blair, you will lose in touch.
No, man, that's a problem.
Go on and mute the mic, man.
Alright, take time with my cousin, you Blair and my cousin, take time with
him. He's been crying out. He's been against them.
Brother, you shut up. Daniel show.
And he made a lot of suggestions.
Mute your mic and allow the man to talk.
He made a lot of suggestions. And the thing about the parish superintendent, that was a good idea. I think it was a very good idea.
Yeah, I understand that, Daniel, but I just want to make it clear that Terence is not the head of INDECOM now.
Yes, man, I just played the head of INDECOM.
Yeah. The next point I want to make is that the statistic for this year, as of April 2026, 116 persons taken out since January. The month of April up to the 28th of April, police unaliving was 37. Right? What we are saying now, and we must all acknowledge, we are not here supporting criminality now. Because what would be pleasing to me today is that if there was evidence to suggest or to prove that the 116 persons taken out by the police since the start of the year were criminal, I would have celebrated that. But with the absence of incredible evidence to say that 116 persons
have some faith, cause have some faith in Joseph.
Criminal. Then I don't have that evidence. And you know what? Another thing again. Up to 20, the last person I encourage, walk to and see join the JCF was 2022 and I went to the graduation. I want him to be protected because I do not want him to adapt to the culture of the police force where them think them have all of the power. So our emphasis on calling for body-worn camera is not against the police. It is to protect the police and also to reassure the citizenry that whatsoever action the police take is credible, and here is the evidence to back it up. We are not against police, and we are not advocating for criminality. We want a sheer balance where the police is protected, citizenry is protected.
Thank you, Uncle Bear.
Information is there to support. That's all we are saying.
Thank you, Uncle Blair. We are going to bring you in.
Make a 3 seconds, Daniel. Mr. Blair,
3 seconds.
One of your motivation with the body-worn camera is because you think you have something on the minister. Because the minister come out and make some speech where you don't understand, you feel like you can use the body-worn camera to tell on the minister, but it won't work.
How can I rubbish is someone?
Jamaica, I focus. Don't respond to that.
We want to bring in Colin. Colin?
Aye. It's like comedy morning. The thing that you have to realize with Oral and DP and all of the other labor right supporters, them have gin drum syndrome. If today the minister said police should wear body camera, a whole of them will jump over and start to wear body camera. and start to support police wearing body camera. You see? Oral will jump over and say, yes, police need to wear body camera.
But Colin, I'm right now supporting that call. I'm supporting that call right now.
You're supporting what call?
For the police to wear body worn cameras.
For all police to wear body worn camera?
Yeah, I'm supporting it.
Hold on. I may hear something different all morning.
Because you don't have an understanding. You only can understand what you want to understand.
How them night chat bun supervisor? How that?
No,
See that right from morning.
Oral, you understand how a drone work? Oral?
Colin, listen to me.
My time again, boss.
Oral, you understand how a drone work?
No.
Yeah, a drone record.
Come here, going to my house. Hold on.
Where is it?
That's how a drone works.
Why everybody are talking?
You say you have the business. Go and sell a customer now. But I hear time,
Mother prefer talk and then go mute.
Can I get back my time since that's everybody are talking out?
Yeah, and I talk out the man time.
Yeah, where else now, Oral? You know how drone work?
Yes, Colin, everybody do.
How it work? How it work?
Take picture and records.
Okay.
What else you expect a drone to do?
So you don't know how a drone work?
That's what you think.
A drone is a flying object. A drone is not a camera. A camera is what take the pictures and record.
So what is, when you fly a drone, what on the drone? Not the camera and the device to take.
Oral. A drone is a flying object. I can't use a drone to spray on a papa field. I can't use a drone to spray my banana field.
Context matters, brother. We are talking about camera now. So for the mention drone, you know what we are talking about. Context matters.
Oral, stop with imitate. I start and stop imitate. Don't love imitate PNP too much. Listen to what I'm saying to you. In the Middle East right now, Iran is using drones to explode upon different objects. Is that a camera that's exploding?
Colin, context matters. We are speaking of body-worn cameras and drone. That means we're more speaking about video recording. Brother, warm to your knowledge, warm to your brain. If you understand now, General, you're not get a youth. You don't come from the ghetto.
Laugh when you talk, you know, because you are comedic.
We are talking about body-worn cameras and when we mention drone, in the context of it, we are speaking about the videotaping ability of drones. You can use the drones. You can use the drones to do videotaping.
Oral. Drone doesn't record. You have to put a camera on the drone.
Brother, we're in a classroom right now.
Okay, to be ignorant.
We are not in a classroom right now.
Colin, finish the oral. No. And you cannot disturb everything.
We are in a classroom, and this is time you learn. Maybe if you're going on more than one.
Colin, let me ask you one question. Let me ask you one question with a small brain. Let me ask you one question with a small brain. Let me ask you a question with a small brain. If we are talking about video, Colin, let me ask you a question.
No,
if we talking about video and drones mentioned, what do you think say the person mentioned drones for?
This is not on your bun route. You see? Today is not Easter. You're not give up no bun today.
Oh!
You see
I never call bun supervisor in the chat.
You see what petty is?
Yo,
hold on to. We just want something to hold on to. We don't want to deal with reality. We don't waste time to talk to them. We don't want to deal with reality. And gimmick tree not deal with. Hold on, Jamaica. Look how long Easter done.
This is actually
Colin can't finish.
This is the history of the labor rights. When it comes to Easter, it is never a Good Friday when labor rights is in power. Either them unalive innocent people or them unalive Rasta. This is their history. So when you hear the news reporter saying bloody Easter, it is labor right history. They're just reliving their history.
So these things, so Colin, these things only happen when the JLP in office. When the PAP in office, Jamaica are heaven.
Well, you're such
That's what you're saying.
Errol, you're such an astute student of history.
Brother, no backward, man.
Tell
Not
me
too backward,
when
man.
another time that you hear a reporter say bloody Easter.
All right, Colin. We're going to bring in DP. Come in, DP.
A DP or a Dino. They should have Dino then DP. I say go out.
Dino.
No man, DP. I'm gonna be busy, but so go up to Dino.
Dino.
Yeah, man. You know, it made me smiling all the way. Because...
Yeah, I'm smiling too, man.
No, if I have an abandoned camera, it show me the event even when I step into Daniel's office. It says show me I can show when I go into in a person's personal home, whether I analyze them sleeping in their bed, or you tell me how the drone know. I'll give me a full account of what I do as a police officer. When I go to Daniel's house and wipe out his family and say, well, oh, I went there on an investigation and came under gunfire. How the drone help me with that now?
DP family. What?
So you see, oral, he's saying him support by the camera. And at the same time, one side I say one thing, one side I say a different thing. I have not seen the government put any policies in place for crime fighting that help to reduce crime. My conclusion, I might be wrong, you can reduce crime if you are the main instigator of crime. So when I'm in power, I can tell my guys lay arms. So every time there's a police alive, you hear people sentence last week, people demonstrate. People tell the black neighbor said the police come and ask me where their name. How can you go in and house and analyze two brothers and ask where their name? After you finish killing, you ask where their name. And you see you went there and you come under a shootout. If you go there to do an investigation or to apprehend them, you must have a name of who you're going to apprehend. Why at the end of the day ask these people in there where the people in name? So oral, you guys not following what is happening. With the body camera, it will show you exactly what took place. If the police is the charge the police, the man of gunman, you'll lay him to rest. It's accountability. The whole thing boils down to accountability. Nobody's fighting against the police. They say the police must be accountable for their actions, oral. And the best way to do it is wearing a body camera. That's all it is saying, you know. I want to beat the Jamaica for justice. If they beat them down, no, they're correct. If we have evidence that yes, when the police went down there, first they came under gunfire, then no rob, you're wrong for shoot at the state, so you get unalive. Nobody's saying you're not unalive them. Nobody's not saying that it is wrong to unalive them. It would be nice to take them before justice. But I mean, in fear of my life, I'm going to defend myself. So the police must be accountable. Yes, I went there. I came under gunfire. See the clip there? I can't run. You go into the administration and run the video and say, yeah, the man came under a gunfire. We see it in America same way too, you know. The ICE agent that killed the poor nurse lady. So the lady hit him down with car, the woman was going forward and he was behind. The video shows he's lying, saying gone gone before the court before murder. Well, this is the camera has a better recording than
and tell them say them go prison. For murder.
I was saying oral.
Remember, like Jamaica, we are telling say continuous investigation after investigation.
And you put them on suspension and you move them from Portland to Orchard.
Yeah.
I know of police who analyze a man in a dance, a man step on in Clarks. And at the same time, when they analyze the man, one shot to him head. You hear saying he was supposed to be on suspension. And the following week, we see him in a uniform at Orchard. And he go back and watch us pull gun on another man analyze him as a police.
You know, when the police do that, was that police on duty?
The police was at a dance. I say, no, you must say that.
Well, what they're talking about is the action that was not taken against him, Oral. It's not about if he was on duty or off duty. After what he had done, no action was taken against him.
He was on suspension. Hold on, Oral. If you can mention something about the police on duty, that don't make no sense. Oral, that's the garbage you're talking. At the time of when he took the man life into the dance, they said he was on suspension for another murder charge. I didn't mention that. I know we're talking about police that not listen to the word camera. I didn't mention that. This is your intention is to mislead. Your intention is to mislead. That's your problem. You don't listen. And I'm saying,
clear up that deal. Come and say mislead. Hold on. We have to pause when people are saying mislead.
What is misleading?
Clear. That's what I said.
Actually, the policeman was in a dance and alive another man because Stephen in Clark's. At the time, he was supposed to be on suspension. But another policeman gave him a firearm and the man alive. The policeman got suspension for it, you know. What is the evidence? What is the evidence the way you say about the next policeman came from? Then why them arrested the policeman and suspended? Evidence, brother. Produce evidence. Don't just tell me that. We don't want to hear that. Is the camera was there? The camera that come out with this evidence. Brother, I don't know how to take life in jokes. So. You know, so lie in the morning, lie in the evening, you lie when the sun shine, you lie when the rain.
Hold on. Let me say something here. Hold on. An Olympic way, there was an incident with a bartender and her boyfriend. And this policeman come to the bar and he normally buy a drink there, but him like her. And she and her boyfriend have a little fallout. You know, you don't see the people stay have a fallout and be a little cussing and things. So she get ready for going. And the man stand up with her and I say, no man, you come on me yard, man. Me and your her and him dead with her and him hold on for her and policeman stick out him weapon and drop him right there up on the spot. Right there up on the spot, the girl turn all idiot and a ball for her boyfriend. And then again, down a Ribbies, waterfront. Them unalive a man working in the kitchen. Same as steal liquor. And the owner and him sister for come out and speak out about it. And when them are go on a search the man and people who live there and work there, I saw come them so much blood stain from people care how much thing happened the night before. And let me tell you, it was that same police carry out the two activity.
And who won the club?
Oh. And he's out there working right now.
Yeah, and the owner for the club. So like a difference from what we discuss right now. So I don't see relevance of that.
No, Dino just say something.
What we discuss
and you ask him for evidence.
Discuss now, that not 15. We are talking about police and duty and body worn camera. You see how far you know the deflect? I'm saying to you, Oral, in that case, if cameras were there, whether on duty or not, camera would be able to, whether the police are even if there was cameras in the dance to show you what taking place. Right away, you know exactly what take place. Cameras don't tell lies. Cameras can't tell lies, Oral.
I bring you DP now. Me hear DP. I said, DP, you still a cell? You, Uncle you.
Oral, I have a face reality. Oral views is clouded by politics. So, me not listen to Oral. Because all Oral mind is that all we are saying is about the government. And we are trying to undermine and do wholeness and undermine the JP. Oral will never be objective.
As long as a film government around thing.
Yeah, man. Just feel it's attack on the government and the minister and the prime minister. It is not.
Sure. Tell me one thing. Let me say a while ago that is bias. Give me an instant how unobjective I am.
Hold on, you go as far as to say Nowhere in the world police going on operation them way by the word camera.
That's all right.
Yeah, you understand? That
was a question, Mr. That was a question, Mr. Blair. Try remember, me asked you
Oral.
where in the
Busy,
world.
everybody get them
Mr.
time
Blair,
oral attack.
try remember, I asked you a question. Where in the world this happened? That's what I asked.
Even when we present you with information.
That was a question, brother.
Well,
Mr. Blair, I want question you really just ask, where in the world does they wear body cam when they go on operation? Is that a question?
I'm tell him say I am in America. I spent time in
question, brother.
I've never seen a police without body worn camera in both jurisdictions. Right? So we're not gonna listen to oral. Oral will never be objective because
Empress come up and explain that every police in the USA wear camera. You hear me object to her? I asked her a question and she answered. You hear me object to her? Brother, no hang off a straw, no catch off a straw, man.
She Doreen Grace answered that. She said one just came to her door. Uncle Blair, you finish?
Good afternoon, Doreen. Yeah, man, go out to somebody else.
All right. Talk seat. Welcome.
Thank you. I'm speaking up.
We're going to oral.
Can I go ahead now?
No, not as yet. Not as yet. Oral,
okay.
Then Colin, then advocate, and then you. Oral.
All right. Daniel, what may I try to say though? Because Mr. Blair say, oh, bias I am. But let me tell you this. I'm a supporter of the JLP now. But I'm a Jamaican first. And what I'm talking about, a simple way every Jamaican without political motive will speak about. What the minister say, if I listen carefully, because if we don't listen, you know, that's the problem with the avenue. We other people don't listen. We just hear something and when it sounds sensitive, we run with it and then we go spread pure false narrative. What may I try if he say? The minister.
What time you stop trying to answer now?
The minister, the same person who they equip the police with drones and other recording devices.
What are those devices?
When them go and I don't know, I can't speak to them like that. I'm not in another field, so I can't speak to them, but I can tell you what
so you know, several of them are properly.
Because we see the recordings and
what recording?
All right, hold on, Dino.
Anyway, what may I say? Forget all the questions.
Yes, the recording and the drone and everything else. So why the objection in wearing a body cam?
Allow me to speak.
Why is the objection in wearing a body cam?
The same
minister.
The same minister that you know. We can't speak now.
Why the objection? No, I'm asking you a question. Why is the objection if they have every other recording devices? Why is the objection in wearing a body cam so that we can actually put the time frame on the crime when they go out there to commit?
The Prime Minister addressed that already, you know, but you don't listen. The Prime Minister said it don't make no sense we have the body cameras and we don't have the database to prove what when you go to court.
Oral, where's the data from the drone going? Where's the data from the drone going?
Brother,
where's the data from Jamaica Eye going?
You ask.
You see, it's the thing about you all sit there, listen to what the Prime Minister say, and don't follow nothing, just stuck on anything.
What the Prime Minister is saying, the technology govern the recording. Look here. What the Prime Minister is saying, the technology that govern the recording is a bit different from the one that govern the drones.
Why? Why would it be different? And I see him camera.
I don't know. I cannot speak to why.
No man, I see him cameras and see him technology.
I'm not the same camera. I see him recording, but at different settings.
The whole is no. Any recording.
When your time comes to speak, you speak on that.
No, but every time you talk, you jump in there and talk. You know, you very well talk.
All right, go
ahead. That's
how
I'm not saying nothing to now.
You understand?
All right, speak. And tell me when my time to speak.
You tell me what technology difference you can move from one camera to
another. I answer that again. I answer that already. I'm not going to answer that again. So ask a different question.
What?
No, we need time already.
Me answer that already.
What is the answer?
Time already. Extra time.
People ask the same question over and over. You see something wrong with it, brother?
Me not hear the answer because me ask the question.
The technology that govern the recording of the drones is different, a bit different from the body worn camera.
Well, I mean, I love to know that the technology. One come from Israel and one come from Japan.
My time to speak now.
What
you speak already, you speak already, you speak already.
No, but look at your time to talk because this brother's up in the
No,
argument.
no, your day time before him chip in. Your time was up.
All right.
Colin.
Loving time oral talking, okay? Oral dripping at everybody time, you know. But you can't drip in a film time, none at all. You see? The regular labor right, them always don't want to give none of the buns. They want to take all the fun for themselves. A while ago, me hear oral say, I am a JLP. No. Right? So while JLP is in power, is a JLP. No. You make PNP win next time and then give him bun for give out and say if you not switch instantly. You see? So when oral talk, you have to really...
You know, so when I see the comment in the chat, when they say bun supervisor, my thing says a man, woman, and give him bun.
A man upset with his supervisor and I say bun supervisor.
Yeah.
You see? Yeah.
A man I say bun the supervisor.
Yeah. So you can't really take whatever oral say with any form of credibility.
One
right?
thing in Jamaica, and around put them in and I'm ready for put in some category.
Daniel, we can ask you a question.
At the man time.
Hold on, me ask you a question. Come me hear you talk about oral and I say something about oral. Can I get a chance to defend myself?
Oral, why is it that when
the question me ask Daniel, the question me go ask you, Daniel. Does anybody on the PMP side give out money?
Why you know no manners, brother? Why anytime other people attack, you figure say you must jump in?
Because when they call me name and they call me name wrongfully. Because when they call me name and they call me name wrongfully.
Why you never get no home training? What is the problem with you? Thank you. Why are you so ill-mannered? Eh? When other people attack you for weak, man. No. As I was saying before, you said the technology for data storage in a drone is different from the one, the body-worn camera. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. The body-worn camera is the same camera as the drone camera. Is still all the same. If you buy a body-worn camera, you can store that data either in a cloud or you can store it on your phone. The same way that you would store if you have your own personal drone. You can store it on your phone or you can store it in a cloud. It's the same concept, brother. Don't try to go in technology when you...
Colin, take time with that, take time with him, you know. The technology, him have a cut board, you know.
Yeah. Board
and supervisor giving out a bun. So you won't understand it. That's how I pointed to him, say, give me the technology. We tell me the difference in the technology. How one way you store things, you know.
Exactly. There's no difference. Whether you use an iPhone or Android, it's the same way.
Dina, what you know about the man?
It's the same way you store it. Yeah, either I'm cut bun or board. One out of the two. You see? But other than that, it is not the same because if I use a knife to cut the bun, I'm use a saw to cut the board. The two of them still cut. So may I break it down to your level of understanding. And it is not called a Jones. It's called a drone. You see, drones is the last name of somebody. A drone is a flying object. You know, but you love to talk about people, education and them intelligence and whatever. I want to come up here with a nonsense and I spread all kind of foolishness and I talk crap. I want to repeat things I want to hear from on a WhatsApp group for go in the public was spread. And they don't need to get more detailed information from the WhatsApp group. And just start write it down. Instead of on there record people conversation, record the things that's in the WhatsApp group so you can know when I talk about when you come on here. Because on here, there's intelligent people that have experience. We're not talking about things that we have heard. We're talking about things that we have experienced. You see? A while ago, me hear you say something about when last somebody leave America. Or when last somebody been to Jamaica or something like that. Brother, them argument that all appeal. What's wrong with you? Stop with the foolishness about when last somebody go to Jamaica. Try remember say a tourism, which is people who live off foreign. You all live off of, try remember say a remittance, you all live off of, which is the same people who they are foreign. You see, the war for Montego be a pack up, you hear them a beg people to come take with them barrel. You think say them they come from Westmoreland? You think I St. Catherine them barrel they come from? I'm stop talk foolishness, man. And wise up and expand your brain cells. Expand your knowledge and stop being so close into a bun box. Go wider than that, man. You're better than that, world. The stardust is probably getting to your brain by now. I rest.
We don't flow world, man. Take time, we don't flow.
Bro, I just say I won't for nothing because the first thing me tell you say I'm not brief on this technology. Right? And you out there talk one bag of things like you say I am a IT technician.
You know you argue with Dino about the storage of the technology. If you don't know about it, why you argue with Dino?
Him ask me a question and I tell him what I've been told.
That's what I'm saying to you. When you get your missive from the WhatsApp group, ask them.
And right now, what you say, me not sure if you're accurate. I don't know if what you're saying is accurate.
I know that you don't know.
Because as a trade man, me know there's a difference in a lot of things.
I understand, Oral, that
as a trade person, me know there are different ways to do things.
I understand that you don't know if I'm accurate because you don't know. So once you don't know, you're ignorant to it. So this is what I'm the problem. Since you trust the people in your WhatsApp group to explain things to you, Colin, use your phone and record the WhatsApp group like Rosie, and then come out and then repeat what you hear.
Colin, the problem what you people have, you know, is an exploiter, like exploit people.
What does exploiting mean?
I don't know.
Don't hear words and go repeat it, yeah? Don't hear words and go repeat it. You're using words that you have no idea.
I'm here, Colin, no man know for farm him sentence. I'm here.
When you go back to the group, Oral,
you know, listen when Oral tell you say, context matters.
Let me tell you something. When you ask question, I mean, your person use word. Watch the context. Does I use the word exploit out of context a while ago?
Yes, you did.
You're too bright, man. You're too bright, brother. You full of education under the foot bottom.
Because you know,
don't play with my virgin, Oral.
Because we start learn from we are baby. From we just start to walk, we start to learn. From we are creep, we start learn. But what I'm saying to you is that
it's a difference when it's in your brain. It's a difference when it's in your brain than under your foot bottom. There's a big difference.
You wouldn't know that. You wouldn't know that.
Where
no idea.
Oh,
how would you know that? How would you know that learning is in your brain from your foot bottom? You wouldn't have a clue where learning is. Explain to me how would you know that.
What did you do? Or I realize your foot bottom is connected to your brain.
That's what I'm saying. He would have no idea.
No, sister, no. No, sister, your foot button connect to your brain. Brother, I'm tell you something. Every part of your body connect to your brain. Every single
wonderful. How does it connect? How does every part of your body connect to your brain?
Oral, I'll message you. See? When you're involved in certain conversations,
don't insult me intelligence.
No man. We don't care something that you don't have.
I give me true now. Look, somebody for laugh at with.
We cannot something that you don't have.
But Colin, Colin, the difference with we are Oral, you know. We get our information, we study with things, and we know what we are doing. oral only get listen and then come back on the internet.
Exactly.
We
We
don't
don't
even
study. We don't
research
study
anything.
that.
We
You
study
know the
and
reason why you have
research the
to
thing
study.
before we come
You
and
know the
put
reason you have to study your
oral.
information.
Mute the mic.
The
Mute the
reason why
mic now. We come and we give evidence.
propaganda.
You ain't gonna come and do propaganda.
Oral, what does propaganda mean? What's the meaning of propaganda? Gone.
I bet you money right now if I ask World if he support Nara and tell me yes.
Of course he would. Ask him what is the definition of Nara.
People, I must tell you guys, when my guest is here, I wanted to let my guests be comfortable, all right? I don't like when my guests are uncomfortable. I don't like when my guests are questioned directly.
Oral was too comfortable. Oral, put him there. Oral, put your foot up on your center table.
You remember center table in a middle of one in a local room, you know. One world, man, you know, can't style world. World is coming back, is internet. I'm internet again problem.
No, man, I think I'm storage, in data storage.
It's full?
Yeah.
Well, say context matters. Context matters.
One else is one make out a board.
Context matters. I call him. I don't know what to do with the chop him.
I know the first oral running time, me and him in a conversation now.
I know first.
You see?
Advocate, you want to chip in? Come in, I'm salt and frog for world.
Noisy right now, so make somebody else go on.
Yeah, DP, you know you're gonna run to, because you're not gonna walk me here, my kind of them. The way you see them man here daily, because you come up here well ready, you know, to come talk about date and time and all of that. And we are trying to tell you, say, it have become a culture, because Commissioner of Police, Kevin Blake, I try to make the public see it. Richard, at the end, I don't know what's going on. Wait, these people want to come over here? It's gonna be judgment. Yes, I'm hearing them. It's open.
What I find is happening here is that us as a country, we're struggling and trying to reconcile two things. We're trying to reconcile law enforcement and policing. And we have an issue with crime, and nobody's denying that, and we've had that for many years. But also, the police, as part of a pillar of any society, must build trust, and the citizens must be able to trust those who are given the mandate to serve and to protect. And when there is no trust, I don't know how we move forward in a society where we really want to not live in fear, knowing that those that are stewards of the law are there to protect us, but not to harm us. It's a hard balance to strike, and I don't even know how we're going to strike that balance, because it is built into our history as a country that we do have a problem with crime and we have a mistrust with law enforcement. We shouldn't be that way, but it is a hard balance to strike.
You must open, but in order to build that trust, you have to have what is known as accountability. If you can't account for your action, then the people can't build that trust in you.
Right, and you know what? A lot of law enforcement agencies worldwide have to come to reconcile with that fact, and have launched into what is called the modern day type of policing, using technology alongside how they go about enforcing the law, because law enforcement officers can't be lawbreakers. They must be enforcers that follow the law themselves.
Thank you. BP, are your time, you know?
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. That's why I made to tell you I was going to, me not sell nothing, sir. I was going to go with a customer. That's why I say, let me do me 2 minutes before. Once I'm in front of the customer, me can't talk. All right. So me keep on hearing this argument about trust the police. Dina, directly to you. When were there ever high level of trust in the JCF since whichever year them started?
You no matter what here, the trust is
yes,
the problem.
Man, it matter.
No, it can't
okay,
matter.
All right, good. So since it don't matter, so that means Jamaican have never ever trusted the JCF. That's what you're saying.
For many years, the police have lost their trust.
Oh, okay. Okay.
See,
No, man. No. Don't mix up words. You say we have lost the trust, so we have to build it back. And that's why I asked you the question I asked you before. Give me a time that Jamaican people had trust. Can me keep on hear this and repeat over and over. Give me a time when the Jamaican people had trust in the JCF.
In the beginning of the, I don't think there was, in the beginning of the, what's it, 19, I hear the police force was created again. I remember exactly here. But then there was not a total trust in, but trust in the police force because of what just carrying out the operation of the British. So the average Jamaican will have lost certain trust in the police force. But since...
So you said bring back. So when should we bring it back to? That is what I'm trying to ascertain.
When we gained our independence, there was a certain level of trust and command was to get out of the police force.
Okay.
They were highly respected. I mean, even within the rank of the police force, there was a high amount of respect because a constable could not cause a battle in front of a soup. A constable can't drink in front of a soup. But you realize the morality of the police force had broken down.
And you know what I realized, and Colin just rushed oral a while ago unfairly, and what he was saying is factual. I'm hearing stories some 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, and you people do not appreciate that the JCF that we have now is better than years gone. And Extreme said something, and I agree with her. Extreme said something, and I agree with her 100%. Every single Jamaican would have had some form of interaction with the police and never feel satisfied with it. But I'm telling you, sir, the police, want to bring up one police, you don't have to take my word for it, find one PMP police and interview them.
A police is supposed to be PMP or GLP, it's supposed to be a neutral person.
See, you're not supposed to. Come on, bro. You see one say something about,
Can I raise a point of interjection?
The police force is the police officer come out of the community. You just said that, Dina. What have you heard that today?
Of course.
So you're going to tell me about the police not supposed to be PMP or JLP?
The police has a right to vote, but him not supposed to be out there as a GLP and a PMP.
Oh, God.
He has the right to vote.
Never mind. But anyway, the point I'm making
how much police you
people who have left Jamaica more than 10 years ago. And when you talk about no reference, no refer to back then, the police force has been modernized. The next thing, which is a lie, and I've been waiting to say this, nowhere in the world, including America.
What are the policies that matter? What are the policies?
Stop. There is nowhere that special ops or SWAT wear body cam.
That's a lie.
Prove it. Google it right now and read what it say.
That's a lie.
American special ops, police and SWATs and the military do not use body cam. Me not ask, Google it now. You don't have to take my word for it. Everybody keep on repeating stuff. You don't have no idea about no clue, nothing. Special ops, police, SWAT, and the military does not wear body cam. Me now ask you. And to clarify something that oral was, I'm positive.
That's a lie. That's a total lie.
Google it and read what Google say. You don't have to take my word for it. And what Arval, when was try, when him want to run away? Because I say it's not a tracing thing, I want to run with the man. I tell him boy dunce and him this and that.
No, lie you tell again. Nobody call him dunce. Him call
drones, every drones and when name calling what about not name drones. What is the what you pluralize drone? How do you pluralize drone? I talk about drone as Jones as my last name. The man said drones go out on operation. That means more than one drone. The next thing, drone, every drone have the ability to record in the device, either on the flight aircraft itself or the controller. Right?
That information can be sent to a data, don't it?
Body cam does not have recording features on it. That is what he was trying to tell you. Every body cam we use all over the world, including the ones being used by Jamaican. And this is what me I say, only just make it sound like there are body cam being used in Jamaica right now. So don't talk about I'm trying to have a problem with police using body cam.
DP,
Oh, no,
DP, you talk a whole lot of crap just a while ago. But what you said, hear me now. You see, anytime a special app is going out, they have to have on that body worn camera. Even in the military, when they're doing special operation, they do wear body cam. See, the Navy SEAL wear them cam just the same so that they can record what is happening
That's
when they go out.
That's what Mickey says, I lie, Mattel.
So when you come up here and you garbage.
But my daughter in a special forces in the police was the United States, and she have to wear body camera and she go out there. So when my talk is a bag of garbage. We didn't talk about anti-police. My daddy a police, my grandfather a police. Me have 5 uncles who are police and the police was at Jamaica.
As a matter of fact, 2016, the U.S. Air Force saw wear body camera. You know,
so come with something different.
You see them run to Google and think everything they see on Google is facts. I'm sure say Google not tell them say, but no police in the world no wear public body cam in special operation. Because that's the case, in every special occasion in America, you saw the footage when at the end of them finish operation, or what the police find the criminal, or they find the dead body, or whatever. Is at the camera they get it from. You're trying to find information to back your nonsense, so you're talking at all time. The best way to account for your action is to wear a body cam.
And yeah, Miss Opel want come back up. You know, he must say run to Google and Google tell him so they know wear body cam, but that's a blatant lie. I don't understand why these people just come out and just spew garbage when they end up on the internet, so.
But advocate, we have to realize, even Google is sometimes very hard for some.
Okay, so this is it. Can I just tell you all I know? Can I go say me a makeup? I mean, no somebody that go say even Google. Does special apps and SWAT team wear body cams? Special operation and SWAT teams routinely use body armor, especially high threat level 3 or 4 hard armor plates in the vest. However, they often do not wear traditional full body heavy armor. Anyway, you can read it for yourself.
Yo, hold on there, brother.
Nobody had protection.
What you just say a while ago? What you just say a while ago?
What are the cousin?
What you just say a while ago?
What are the cousin?
Hold on there.
1 second, One second.
DP, no man, make you reread when just say a while ago. Reread when
No, we don't want to read. We don't want to hear that more about that. When Barack Obama.
Khalid, when you get a party, you can't go no further because he said the funny.
Well, we just tell you about
DP.
Yeah, customer no, yeah, customer and can't say.
Oh, because what I wanted him to understand that in some jurisdictions, right, SWAT teams, because they're a specialized unit, may not wear body cams because of the amount of gear that is needed, right? They're considered a tactical unit, but there are other devices and technologies that they use that are equipped with cameras to do the same thing. And in the age of modern day policing, your body cam creates also digital footprints, which becomes a part of your evidence and data gathering, which is a public entity and agency.
So sorry, with due respect, I read the wrong thing, so you're never read the right thing. No, special operation and SWAT team do not use body cameras.
She was speaking. Why are you so rude? She was speaking. Go ahead, Miss Hopewell.
local police now require.
DP, what's wrong with you? I swear to God, will you put them have ADD, you know?
Mute your mic, family. Mute your mic.
I was making a
your facts.
You can't come in soldiers attack DP.
And what I was saying is
you
that
did it to oral before Demo. Wanna come so?
Oral, do it to everybody else, I do it to oral.
So what I was saying, so because of the tactical gear, right? Every police unit or local sheriff's office will have specialized.
Okay, I'll wait and come in next.
And there are times when, of course, depending on the operation, right, the gear that they have is very heavy. So it might not allow them to wear a body camera because, of course, you have to make sure that safety is first. But do not be disillusioned that when they go on these operations, they don't have robots that are operated outside of their, jurisdiction where they set up that are equipped with cameras to do the same type of data gathering. Because I heard when DP mentioned that the police force is modernized, but let me say this: the new type of policing, right, doesn't require police to do reports in paper form every day, because your data gathering comes to capturing that digital information that downloads into different kinds of databases depending on what is actually happening. So it will create the reports for you, and if it's something that is forensics related, then different agencies or different units within an agency will also have access to that information as well.
Anytime soon?
Go right ahead. I will mute my mic.
Thank you very much.
Brother,
And I hope I'm not interrupted.
We don't have no manners whatsoever.
If not, Daniel, take me down. May I speak? May I speak or no?
Let me say
I speak or no?
No, you're going to mute your mic. You're going to mute your mic.
I
and
don't know
allow Ms.
nothing
Opal to
of what
finish.
I talk. I just
Mute your mic.
Google it and I yield.
Brother,
I'm happy you're here, Miss Opal.
Daniel.
I'm just say exactly what you're saying.
I
know you're not a Google.
Dino, 1 second. And this is what you're going to do, DP. You're going to try and say that we're not giving you the time to talk. And even when you get the time, you don't want to talk. Because several times we call when you said, no, this and that and the third.
Sir,
you are going to mute until...
technician. I am at work.
Well, mute your mic
if
until
I'm with,
it's your
like
turn
I said
again.
to the host, well, no,
mute
I want to
your
respond
mic
to
until
this.
it's
And
your
me bring
time.
up this. And me bring up this. So let me read. Let me read. And yes, Miss Opal just Google Dino.
She not use Google. She not Google nothing at all.
I asked the question, does special ops wear body cam on all operation? This is what AI overview say. No, special operation and SWAT team do not use body camera, BWCs, on all operation, while many agencies such as ATF and various local police now requires them. Many SWAT teams often skip cameras due to technical scarcity, safety concerns, and equipment limitation. Policies varies widely between departments, and some exempt specialized technical teams. Here are the key factors. SWAT special ops camera usage, exception and exceptions. Many agencies such as Orlando Police Department of Rochester Police do not require SWAT members to wear cameras on mission. Tactical scarcity. Some departments argue that recording high-risk technical procedure, such as building entries or hostage rescue, can reveal specialized tactics. Safety and logistics. Concern exists regarding camera mounting on helmets, battery life during long standoff, and potential for device to impede movement. Growing mandatory use, and they're saying in Portland, they call feet. Right? So again, all I want to chat to no foolishness, or not even do a simple Google search, but every police
do Google search.
Mr. DP, you must read and read with sense. You just read and call words.
Just hold on the whole thing to you know.
Exactly. Let me say this too, for those who do not know. So, you know what I don't like? There are instances when we want to compare Jamaica to a first world country, and then instances when people say don't do it. For law enforcement
you're guilty of the same thing. Because you said the whole, everywhere over the world.
Pardon-moi, s'il vous plaît.
No habla español, solamente English.
No, that is French. That is not Spanish. That is French. Pardon-moi, s'il vous plaît. It's being, excuse me, please. It's French, it's not Spanish. Anyways, I wanted
Go
to
on
say
about
this.
the air conditioner and the heating system, DP. Go on.
Let me say this. When it comes, hold on, let me put on my seatbelts. When it comes to policing, it is not broad brush in the United States. Different states, and even within different states and counties, there are different jurisdictions. So say, for example, you are an officer in Florida. The Florida Department of Law Enforcement oversees law enforcement agencies in the state of Florida. New York, it would be a different oversight body. So you have to understand that some laws are applicable in some states and some laws may not be applicable, and the same would go for body-worn cameras. And that's a quick Google search will tell you that as well. Thank you. I yield.
Exactly.
Okay, so DP just
I'm proving my point. From morning they have been saying all police wear body cam in America.
DP call out a couple of police department that him say have special body worn exemption, and him call out Rochester and Portland. Those are small police departments. The largest police department.
And hold on, Colin. And do you know why they would call for it in Portland, DP? In Portland, Oregon? Why is it that they would insist on having them there? Do you know why that is?
All the point I'm making is those of who know about every police wear body cam, and I've been saying,
blood pressure.
Just like our minister say, we will not endanger our law enforcement's life and special act to give them body cam. That's all me I say. So I lie the people that talk about police in America wear camera.
DP, what is the biggest force in America, police force in America?
So, all right, let's not do this. Let's stop doing the America and Jamaica. Let's start now.
No,
Can we do that? Because
convenient.
Because I have been hearing it. Me join the live and that me hear when I say, and that me hear when I say, I'm proving my point that all police officers do not wear body cam and special apps.
You don't get the convenience.
And body camera is being worn in Jamaica. So no need to stop the lies say police them now wear and Chang is against body worn camera.
Shouting and carrying on. You don't get to choose a convenient conversation. What is the largest police force in America? All right, make your time for Google. And what is the most effective police force in America? Make your some time for Google that too.
Colin, the question is, how does a body cam engage the police? How does the body cam engage the police then?
Now, DP, while you look up Rochester, which is a very small community, I want you to look up NYPD, which is the largest police force in America and the most active police force in America. And look at here.
JCF, I hope you not listen to them criminal supporter here. Who's against police?
Brother.
Dr. Kevin Blake.
Listen, DP, look at
Let me say this. Hold on there, DP.
Hold on. Look at NYPD body worn policy for special ops and every other. Look up their policy.
Dr. Blake, please look into these people, these criminal sympathizers.
DP.
If I were you, DP, I would not do that because you don't know who these people are that is sitting in these boxes. I just suggest you.
Miss Moore, somebody said earlier that the police them feel left.
Hello. I would say if you're going to draw attention to people in the box, I would be very careful of doing that because you don't know people. Thank you.
You see? I jump or somebody take him down.
No, listen, me not gonna take nobody to do them foolishness there, no. Because why mother so it is that relevant. And that is what he's trying to do now, to draw attention to say that we are trying to be this and trying to be that. So I think a time thing go. That's just my opinion.
I asked him a simple question. You don't come up here and mix. I'm gonna play them kind of way, you know. Okay. Because if people are asking a relevant question and you're going to be hostile, are we having a conversation or are we having a battle? Anyways, Colin, continue with your line of argument. I appreciate why you do right there, so some officers sitting about that. You don't do that. You don't
Yeah,
know people.
that's why Miss Whopper, when I try to come tarnish the rest of people on the platform, I'm not gonna tolerate that because guess what? You can't they come and say, oh, then they listen to the criminals, them none of you are criminal. So that's why I said no, you're not gonna stay and not
We
disrespect
are neither
nobody.
criminals nor criminal sympathizers. We are neither, none of them. We are from what I can say, just like how I met you guys here. You can know some people who have decent background and good upbringing. I know people, high-ranking people in a police force who I go to school with, and like in a JDF. I mean, we never met nobody know, so me know them. Them know me, and me know them. Me not sympathize with criminals. Okay. So therefore, anybody who is serving in the JCF, you want them to be doing their job and be protected as well. You understand me? But there has to be a balance. There has to be a balance in this process because nobody now want live in a country pack a crime. Because that can't good for nobody. I don't appreciate that. No, call me no criminal or criminal sympathizer. No do them kind of things there. Never thief a pen from me, man.
Line of argument they come up with this or no. Wrong line of argument because I don't know where who. You don't know where to see them.
Okay. Mr. Blair, Daniel, me cut out me come to me that drive. But me was
We want to make it clear that we are not supporting criminality. What we are supporting is transparency and accountability in our armed security forces. That's all. And in government. Because that is what we balance our whole life with.
And you know what is unfortunate? So part of having the body cam.
Can you defend that? Can you say that's a lie?
But you, Blair, when a DP think it looks good, whether you're in Jamaica or any part of the world, to see every time you turn on your news media, you see people demonstrating about police brutality, police unaliving wrongfully. So a body camera would have helped to solve those problems.
Listen, you can't do without police anywhere in the world because if a crime is in progress, you want to be able to pick up your phone, call 911 or 119 and know that if your safety is being compromised or somebody is violating you, that police officers are going to show up to protect you from criminal elements. But there has to be a level of trust that when I do call them, I am the one who is the victim who will be protected. So that is why I was asking, where do you strike the balance? So if you're going to come up here and shout and behave, so you know what we need to understand, I know we want to plant this platform and people are listening to us behaving like wild beasts. Come on, man. And then you go cast aspersion. Don't do that. Do not do that.